How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today we're gonna cook and eat something that's actually pretty gross for most people. It's actually wild caught sea snails right here. I guess you can equate this to escargot, but then you don't really need all that. You just really stick a toothpick in there, pull it out, and eat it. They kind of have this chewy, earthy texture. It's something, if you like, it would be very good. The first thing you need to do is take this and rinse it a couple of times, because if you don't, it'll have this too deep and earthy flavor. You want to rinse all this dirt off so that you're not eating dirt. Submerge them in some water. This is the third time I'm rinsing it, so let's just let it sit in there for a few minutes and rinse out all the dirt. So here's what it looks like close up. You can see they have like this little door at the end to close off anything from the outside. When we cook these, the little door will actually loosen, and then you just stick a toothpick in there to eat them. Heat a skillet, add a little bit of oil on the bottom, and then you just pour in your snails. Add a little bit of this Shaoxing rice rind. And then you want to add a generous amount of ground gingers to cover up that seafood smell. And then a little bit of soy sauce to give it some taste. It's good enough. And then you just stir this and then cook it for about 8 minutes or so. You just want all the snail door things to come off. And then you'll know that they're cooked. Just keep on tossing them around until they're evenly cooked. A little bit of garlic powder. Now I'm adding a little bit of water here because you don't want it to just have it dry. When the little doors come off of the snail, it's pretty much cooked. And then you just transfer this into a bowl. And then you just eat this with some toothpicks and some beer. You take one of these and you take the toothpick and you shove it inside like this to hold on to one of the snails. And then you pull it kind of in a circular fashion, and it all comes out. And yes, it looks a bit scary to eat, but I assure you it tastes pretty good. So you just keep on going. After you eat one, you just take another. That. Insert your toothpick like this and pull them out. So I'm not just kidding around here. I'm gonna eat it in front of the camera here. Tastes good. Has a very unique taste to it. Some people would probably not eat this unless maybe they're in a survival situation. For me, I just eat this regularly, every now and then. I mean, it does look gross. I guess as a child, I ate snails before, and you get used to it when you're little, and you know, when you grow up, you just eat anything. You know, for me, I just eat pretty much anything, including snails. I guess this tastes like a little piece of squid. I guess that's the closest I can compare it to. If you're thinking the snail stuff is really slimy, it's not. It's chewy like a squid, and sometimes I've had escargot before, and those are actually slimy. These sea snails are actually chewy and not slimy at all. So if you're afraid that they're slimy, you know, they're not, and they actually taste pretty good. This is kind of like a beer food because it's really tasty, and you don't have much to eat, so then you just kind of end up, you know, picking it a little bit. You have to do a lot of work in order to eat it, and then, you know, you just kind of munch on it. So I have this whole bowl. I can probably finish this whole thing. There's not much meat in it. This is about 3 pounds, and at $4 a pound, it came out to be $10, $12 for this whole thing. That's all I have for you for today. I'm gonna go eat this, go have some beer with it, and actually enjoy it. I'm not eating this because I'm just trying to show you, you know, shock people into eating snails and stuff. It's actually good. So don't forget to comment down below what you think of eating snails. Click like for this. Even if you're disgusted by snails, please click like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.